Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess, if you guys have never heard of me before. If you guys do, you guys know that we went to Dutch school. Now guys, if you are interested, let's get into it. So I'm going to be telling you guys about my experience, our experience as a family attending Dutch school within the UK for children and families. Guys, it was such a good time. Before we get into anything else, I'm going to quickly just briefly tell you what Dutch school is all about. I'm going to tell you the cost, the different locations. I'm going to tell you the frequency, and then lastly, our experience. Okay guys, so this isn't in any particular order, but we have been searching for a Dutch school for so long. Now, if you guys don't know my channel, I'll quickly just explain that I am married to Ilko, who is from the Netherlands, and we have two children called Naomi and Olivia. Olivia is 21 months old and Naomi is 7 months old, and we are raising them to be bilingual, so knowing both Dutch and the English language. Also with that, I'm learning Dutch to help my children and also for our house to be a Dutch speaking house eventually. So these Dutch schools are here to help families maintain the Dutch language within their families, in their home, and also to maintain cultural ties to the Netherlands. It's also there to increase Dutch vocabulary, and this is by singing, writing, reading, doing so much stuff with the kids that will help in that way. And these groups are separated into different age groups. Now the group that we went to, I've mentioned my children's ages, it's under 3 years old, the group that we go to, but it does range from birth up, I think, up until 16 years old. So there are different groups, you know, within the Dutch school. So the one that we go to, guys, I don't know whether you will believe this or not, but it cost us £3 for the whole family to attend this group, which guys is a godsend. That's cheap. That's really cheap. And how we found this Dutch group was I searched endlessly online. It was so hard to find, but when I found it, guys, I jumped on it and I emailed them. I explained our situation. I said to them, see that I'm learning Dutch language, my husband is from the Netherlands, we're raising our children to be bilingual. Will it be okay if I could attend as a non-Dutch person as well as my family? And they had their arms wide open and they welcomed us. They are so lovely and welcoming and friendly. I just have to say that, because yeah, I really felt a part, and I will get into that a little bit later. so one thing that I did find is that actually you can find Dutch schools all over the world by just simply going onto the Dutch embassy. They have a link, and then you put in your location, so your country, and then it will give you a list of all the different Dutch schools in that country. So if I knew that before, then I would have just done that and it would have made it so much easier. So that is a way of finding a school in your target language, is by simply, if they do it, going on to the embassy website and seeing whether they have a list of schools that are in your area. So guys, I'm just going to get straight into the experience, our experience of attending Dutch school, and I'll just add bits in here and there which I feel need to be shared with you guys if you're interested, that is. So the group that we attended, it was for under 3 years olds, and because of certain restrictions, they were having a picnic outside. So when we arrived, there was loads of families outside on the floor, on table benches, children, parents, just looking happy because the sun was shining. It was first day of Dutch school after being shut for so long. And guys, when we walked in, or walked, you know, into the area, they knew who we were straight away. We were welcomed by a couple of teachers. They knew who we were, because before you can attend these schools, you have to, you know, email them and ask them whether it's okay to attend. You need to give them your details, your children's details and so forth. But they were so welcoming. It was like a little bit overwhelming, because I didn't, not that I didn't expect it, but I was very nervous, like I shared in my vlog of the day. If you haven't seen it, guys, I'll put it here. do check out the vlog of my first day, our first day at Dutch school with the kids, and then you'll understand what I mean about how excited I was. So, and the one thing which was really, really nice is that they spoke Dutch to me. They did ask me at first whether I spoke Dutch, and when I said to them I speak a little bit of Dutch, I said it in the Dutch language. Ik Nederlands spreken een beetje. I think that's how you say it, right? And they said to me, would you prefer if we spoke to you in Dutch or English? And I said in Dutch, and they spoke to me in Dutch, guys, which was so, so nice. One of the things that I did notice was that a lot of the parents that were there, from what they told me also, was that they were married to somebody who was from the UK, so they really wanted to maintain the Dutch language within their family, well, maintain it and to pass it on to their children who were born in the UK. So a lot of them were kind of in the same situation that we was in, so it was quite nice to have a bit of common ground and have something to talk about as well. So one of the teachers, I had a really, really long conversation with him, and he said to me how we found the group, and I said we found it with great difficulty, actually. But yeah, he was asking me about it, and I said to him it took quite a long time to find it online, and he sort of, you know, understood that they haven't really been advertising, but they will be starting to do it, because he said to me that there's probably so many people out there that would really benefit from this type of group. And I said to him, yes. There are many people like us. So yeah, he's going to be looking into that, so that's quite nice. He got a bit of feedback, which was really, really nice. So yes, getting into what happened. So after we had a picnic, people brought their own food, they had tea and coffee, we were sitting on the floor, some people were sitting on the bench, some children were colouring, Olivia was still running around like crazy, and afterwards they put everything together, everybody sat in a circle, and they read a book to the children. They read Dickie Dick, and they didn't just read it, but they really went into it. They started to hone in on details within the book to help with the child's vocabulary, and maybe introduce new words to a child which the child may not have known. So after they read the story, they handed out these laminated song sheets, and they had nursery rhymes on them, loads and loads of nursery rhymes, which we knew. I was so excited, and I was really hoping that Olivia would sing these nursery rhymes, but she didn't sing any of them, even though she sings them all at home. But the main thing is that she is around the Dutch language, and Naomi is around the Dutch language, and they can hear it. That is the main purpose of it, so that they can get used to hearing the Dutch language and know it's not just a made-up language, it is actually a language that they can speak as well. Because there were other children there, that would definitely give them a reason to speak the Dutch language too. And for me, as a parent that is non-Dutch, it also gives me a reason to learn even more, and it really did fuel my hunger to learn the Dutch language. So next time I go, I took notes, next time I go, hopefully I would have new words and new things to talk about in the Dutch language. So after all that was done, they read the stories, it was time to go home. So overall it was about 2 hours of being together, singing, reading, eating, talking, all of that good stuff. It started at 9:30 and finished at 11:30. So overall it was a really, really good time, and guys, I would highly recommend it to anyone out there who is, you know, raising your child to be bilingual, but the language is a minority language, is to find a school of some sort or a group where they speak that language if you can, because guys, I know that it's going to be really beneficial for us, especially in our situation at home where Ilko is at work all day, so the only Dutch that they hear spoken to them personally is from Ilko in the mornings and when he gets home from work, and obviously at the weekends as well. But for me, I feel that is not enough. I feel like they need to be saturated in the Dutch language as much as possible, because they're at home with me, who is the English speaker. You know, I don't want them to not want to speak the Dutch language. So what I do at home with the girls is that I try to sing the Dutch nursery rhymes to them, the things on the YouTube, the songs and the programs on YouTube, I put that on for them as well. And I have learned to read a couple of Dutch books, but that's all in this video over here. So do check that out if you are interested, if you want to know a little bit more about what we do in raising our bilingual children. Right guys, I hope this video has encouraged you, that it has maybe got you thinking about different ways that you can help your child in, you know, learning that minority language. So yeah, if this video has been helpful, please do put it in the comments down below, and also like as well. And yeah, of course, subscribe. Right, so guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Thank you all for your encouragement and your comments, and yeah, just supporting us on this journey. Right, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you lots. Bye.